Hello all, and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to RWBY Volume 5, Episode 6, something something song. I forget what the title is. Give me a moment. Known by its song. And judging by the picture, we're definitely getting that talk we were promised by Raven. Well, yeah, I don't really have much to add to the last one outside the fact that the last one had fucking Lanny Bator in it. I only found out afterwards, but I'm hyped for whatever Yuma's gonna do. It's gonna be great. Anyways, yeah, let's get to the episode and see what this bitch has to say. We're starting off with Watts doing something, man. Oh, I don't know why I thought that were Watts' legs.
Or the special.
I'm actually looking for someone.
Oh yeah,
Goes
that
by the name Shiro One.
I had some of this
I heard
event
he's a regular around here.
spoiled.
Who's asking?
Nothing major, just a joke
Hey, I'm
involving
not some cop,
Crow's
if
little
that's what
search
you mean.
here.
I
know that
Shiro
at least
for a
one person
gig.
he's not gonna get in it.
We go way back.
Yeah, because he's did something to
Way
piss Shiro
back,
off.
huh? So, he's a friend of yours.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's a pretty alright guy.
Well, in that case, you tell that jerk that he better not show his ugly face in here until he pays me the lien he owes me.
Did
So
I say
that's
friend?
it.
I meant acquaintance. Really, we're just colleagues. Anyways, thanks for your time, buddy. I'll just be taking off now.
Okay, see, this is what because I had hit myself in the RWBY Rewind spoiler properly. Yeah, just this little
Great
moment.
start.
It's funny though. Christ. Well, hopefully Crow's stronger than that one band and has his aura active for that. Cannot find anybody.
Heather Shields.
Heather Shields, huh? Heather is probably some form of color name, but I don't know it. Shields though is a name that actually I expect people to have on Remnant.
Oh, hey there. I'm looking for Heather. Look, pal, I've had a rough day. Do you know where she is or not?
Daddy? Does he know where Mommy is?
I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh. Hey, maybe you can have him talk to Ty. I might be able to give him some advice in dealing with his issue. So, admittedly, I'm not sure the guy has any teammates to have further kids with. Damn. No luck in finding anybody. So wait, are many of them dead? Wow. Oh god, I feel for Crow. Just all his allies having disappeared.
You got a lot of nerve showing up back here. Unless you brought that idiot with you.
How much did Shiro owe you?
Well, I'd say about 16,000 lien. Wait, what? Man, you must be in some serious trouble with him if you're paying me off.
His name is clear.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, is his friend dead? Oh, wow. That's the problem. A lot of those people are... Oh, wow. Oh, I just noticed the no fauna sign. Well, that's some reason to worry. People were looking for more shit like that.
You can wait outside. Thank you. So, what's the truth?
Looks like the spring is in a...
You know, it's better when it's
Oh,
hot.
I'm happy about that.
You know, you're really obnoxious.
The truth is that truth is hard to come by. A story of victory for one person is a story of defeat for someone else. By
Oh,
now, your
fucking
uncle
Christ.
has surely told Ruby and her friends plenty of stories.
He's never
Wonderful!
given me a reason to doubt him before.
That doesn't mean those reasons don't exist. You know, you and your teammates might as well be
Damn,
the poster
everything
children
you
for the
say
Huntsman
is full.
academies.
Shrouded in
Motives vary,
bullshit
but
and
you all enrolled to try
idiocy.
and make the world a better place. It's adorable.
It's what huntsmen and huntresses do.
Not all of them. Some people are just in it for the money and the fame, but there's even more that are just looking to grow stronger.
Like
Your
yourself.
Uncle Crow and I didn't attend Beacon to become huntsmen.
Yeah, that was fairly
We
obvious.
did it to learn how to kill huntsmen.
Yeah, I'm not surprised
Did
by
Uncle
that.
leave that part out?
It's not
Aside from the
surprising if
grim,
you actually
huntsmen
think
were
about
the
it,
only ones
bitch.
capable of ruining our raids and hunting us down. Our tribe needed a counterforce. And Crow and I were the perfect age.
Unlike
The entrance exams
you,
were child's
Crow's
play compared to
actually a
what we'd already
decent
been
human being.
We were good. So good that we caught the attention of Beacon's very own headmaster, Professor Ozpin.
And
Even
informing
after we were
you
put
was
on the
one of those
team, I could
mistakes.
tell he was keeping his eye on us. Back then, I thought it was because he knew. But it was Team Stark he was interested in.
What do you mean by that?
Constant attention, extra training missions, turning a blind eye whenever we happened to break the rules and get into more trouble than we should have. Sound familiar?
Yeah, very.
What's your point?
How much
She
do you
looked at
know
me,
about
I'm like,
Professor Ozpin?
don't look at me, she's
About
your
his
mom.
past?
He was a prodigy, one of the youngest headmasters to be appointed to a school.
Because that's how he planned it. Because the man you know as Ozpin designed those schools and has followers inside every academy on Remnant that are loyal to him and no one else.
That doesn't make any sense. How could he have...
Oh, he's trying to stop the
Why
end of
would
the
someone
fucking
even do
world.
that?
Makes perfect sense.
Because Old Man Oz has a great and terrible secret. One that could spread fear across the world. One that he eventually entrusted to our team.
Go
Once
on.
I knew, there was no going back.
Okay.
I needed to know more. But with every new discovery I made, the more horrifying the world became.
Okay, then tell us.
Bitchy,
What's the big secret?
the world
What's
is
so
already
crazy
pretty
that the rest of
horrible.
us don't know?
Fine.
The creatures of Grimm have a master named Salem. She can't be stopped, she can't be reasoned with, and she will not rest until humanity crumbles at her feet.
Well, she's been right about one thing,
What?
though, except that she's not the Terminator.
You know
I have
you
full
two
faith
haven't even
that
touched
she
your
can be
tea.
stopped.
Why should we believe any of this?
Now
Exactly.
you're catching on.
A healthy
So
dose of
far, you've done
skepticism
nothing
involved
but
with
accept
you.
what others tell you.
Because
But you need to
the others
question
have
everything.
actually an ounce of trustworthiness. You are a lying bitch.
Otherwise, you'll end up just as blind as Crow.
A murderous bitch.
And your fool of a father.
Don't you dare talk about my family like that!
You need to calm down.
Yang, please.
Listen to your friend, Yang. Your teammates never let you down before.
You don't know the first thing about my teammates. About me. You were never there. You left us. Why?
I know more than you realize. Not just about you, and not just what I've been told, but things I've seen with my own eyes. I know the Grimm have a leader. I know people who can come back from the dead. I know that magic is real. And I can prove it.
Do not let her
I said time
insidious
told you all about
bullshit
my
get to you,
semblance.
guys. She's a fucking bandit. No matter
doubt
what
I
she
ever told you,
knows,
but
there
Oscar
is
told
no
me.
justification!
Go see for yourself.
None of these people have the right to even be labeled as fucking human beings.
Mom?
Yang, are you okay?
I'll be fine once we could get her to take us to Ruby.
It's okay if you're not okay.
You didn't believe what she said, right?
Of course not. Well, not all of it. It was crazy. We have dust, semblances, but I mean, there's no such thing as magic.
Oh hey, she's turning into a bird and back again.
A raven?
I've seen that bird before.
Maybe it belongs to
She's
your
been
mom?
spying on her. It is her mom. Oh, by the way, I cannot wait for Blind Wave to get to this. It will finally shut them up. Well, I mean, I know they're mostly joking, but still. It'll be funny. Blind Wave are the reactions, by the way.
How
Group of 4.
did
Very,
you do that?
very forgetting.
Well, I could explain it to you. Or you could ask your uncle.
Go! Go!
You're letting us go?
I'm giving
Go!
you a choice. Stay
God,
here.
God damn it!
And I'll
Guys,
answer
do
all
not
of your
listen to her
questions and
insidious
more.
bullshit. Go through
We
that
can have
portal.
a fresh start.
Portal.
Or you can go back to Crow and join Ozpin's impossible war against Salem. And meet the same fate as so many others.
Better
But
fate
can
than
you really
yours.
go back to trusting someone that's kept so much from you?
Think you could hide so easily from Salem's sight?
All I
You
care
have a
about is
maiden.
making sure my sister is safe.
Yes!
Yang. If you side with your uncle, I may not
I
be
swear to
as
God, there
kind
better be a
next
cool
time we meet.
action shot of those two on that
You
motorcycle.
weren't kind this time either.
Oh wait, Weiss! Yeah, I saw that eye roll! Ah, thank God.
I know.
I was terrified they would let it get to her
This isn't
enough
right.
not to go through that portal.
I get one or two of them, but all of them?
All of your friends are either missing or dead. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
At least you got help. Oh my God! Why said Ruby and Egg are gonna get home? Sorry, I'm happy. I wanted this for a while.
Just about done.
Oh my
Now we just
God,
need
little
Fernando
cooking
to
scene
get us
between Junior. It's adorable.
Do you really think he's going to bring that many people? This is a lot of food.
You're gonna need that
I
food.
don't
Also,
know, but it sounds
I'd
like
be
we
mad
can
at
do
I wouldn't be mad, but I'd call her out on that, but I can't help it eating my food while cooking too.
You're going to overcook that.
No, I'm not. Shut up.
Hey,
I know.
I'm coming. Fine, you take over. So we didn't know how many people were coming, so we just cooked all of it.
Wait for it.
Yang, I'm so sorry. I should have stayed. I should have talked to you more. I wasn't sure if you wanted me around.
I love you.
I love you too.
I've been wanting that for so long. Ever since D4 started. What are you doing over there, Wise? Join the hug! Perfect timing! Me! You really need this hug! Oh, the girls are back together. Well, not all of them. We're still missing one, but oh god! Oh, that's amazing, yes! And, on a side note, maybe I didn't turn that air conditioner high enough. Man, that'll be fine until. Oh my god, we needed this so much. That hug. This is what we've been waiting for so long. We needed Team RWBY back together, guys. Not just because it made telling the story easier, since you don't have to divide it up so much between each of the four main character. Well, each of the four separated main character groups. And the bad guys. I wouldn't say four separate main characters because, while they're not always recognized as such, the writers do view Juniper as main characters if they killed one off. That was so great. I'm not turning up a lot right now. I'm not sure if that was because I was crying already earlier. That tends to be harder to do after I've already teared up. Wait, how long was this anyways? I'd complain about length right now, but this was a perfect length, and we've got 2 extra episodes this season. I'd be happy if they kept them length they are and made this show, each season of the show 16 episodes. That would work perfectly, in my opinion. With, of course, variances for longer needed episodes. But that's not the point. Oh, that I've been wanting that hug. That and it went exactly as I expected, but it didn't mean it wasn't all the more emotional, every bit as emotional as I thought it would. He dropped the thing because she started going toward Yang and then started having a little nervous, getting nervous and scared because she ran and she talked to Yang, but she didn't clearly think she talked enough, and she felt like she was abandoning her sister. And then, of course, Weiss, off to the side, gets pulled into the hug because, damn it, Weiss, you're part of this family too. We don't have all our girls back together, but we have 3 of them at least. It didn't go as I expected it would, but it was great nonetheless. And honestly, I prefer them being back together sooner. It's nice. It's not the help Crow we're looking for, but I think it's funny. It's good help nonetheless. Though, admittedly, I'm waiting to see the reactions to the truth. I'm sorry, I'm a little overwhelmed with emotion. I'm not crying a lot right now, which is strange, because I rewatched the episode 11 of SAO Bridge. Cried like a bitch at the scene where Kirito was crying. Now I can't even work up tears for my girls being back. Our girls back being Ruby needed this a lot. She needed her sister and her best friend. Well, the remaining best friend back. And hey, maybe we'll get some funny moments involving Rose Garden shipping there. Like I said, I ship primarily with adults. I say this episode, I ship primarily with adults, but in the current absence of Penny, she'll be back, I'm telling you. But not without it being a heavily emotional moment. RT it's gonna make it hurt no matter what. But in the absence of that, I'm just going with the second ship, Rose Garden. It's amusing. They're adorable. That is adorable. Yeah, I've been over this before. Why am I repeating myself every goddamn episode? But Ruby needed this a lot. We need this, but Ruby needed this. She needed her best friend and her sister back. She needed those doubts confronted and settled. I really like that scene of Ranger just cooking dinner together. It was strangely adorable. I can only hope to see later scenes involving Ruby doing that. Team Ruby, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. This has gotten me so happy feeling. I'm hard to drink straight because just smiles. The worst part of what Raven has... Right, okay, let's focus on something. The worst part of what Raven says is that a lot of what she says is sort of true, but twisted by her own insane logic. She even describes Salem as a fucking Terminator, which, to be fair, she's clearly part Grimm in some way. Either fully or part in a way. And furry Terminators is generally a good description for them. The real Terminator is Ironwood. Seriously. Have you ever tried, going back to that scene with Ironwood walking out of the smoking ruins of his ship and rescuing Karin, and just hearing the Terminator theme. Every time I can hear the Terminator theme. It's great. Okay. Sidetrack. But yeah, that's why I call them insidious, because that's what they are. They are insidious. It's the truth from a certain point of view. She's full of shit, but... She's full of shit. That's much as obvious. She's a bandit. And the reveal that they joined it to, figure out how to fight bandits makes sense. And the moment you think about it a little bit, it's not surprising. But whereas she was a fucking coward, strong. I was just mumbling about her being a Darwin is bitch. But, yeah. Afraid of everything, including her connections. For all she shit talks Ty, she still cares about him, obviously, enough to have that little mark on him. She cares about Fro. No matter how much she fails at actually talking to him. And, of course, she cares about Yang because she obviously's been spying on her all the time. I called that Raven at her window being her mom. Lots of other people did, but still, I called it! I mean, I probably jumped to conclusions during V4 every time I saw what looked like a Raven around Crow, but still. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Crow again. All his friends are dead, and from Minstrel are either dead or missing. That's shit luck. I said I was slammed by Salem, but it does help you realize what this place is like. That all the people he knows are gone, and that he was friends enough with at least one of them that he went and paid off the guy's debt. He even tried to haggle the obvious bullshit number that one guy fed him. That one guy obviously felt some regret about it. I mean, he got the money, but still, obviously felt some regret. Well, I didn't want the guy to die, he just wanted his money back. Ugh. Okay, don't get close to the camera. Right, if you've been ever curious about the low quality looking of the camera, it's because my computer's so shit, if I actually rank the quality up, then this video would have been stuttering throughout all the way through. It would have been stuttery mess. That's because this computer just does not have the CPU power. And I can't replace it for a long while. Or upgrade it anyways. I just don't have the money. Can't get. I mean, even though my monetization is back on this channel, yay! I'm not monetizing these any of my reaction vids because, yeah, that's just kind of skeevy. I've got videos I do monetize, my vlog, all my vlogs, my first impression videos, because that uses no footage, but. Right, that was a sidetrack again. One person took note that, Raven's power allows her to be close to all the people she cares about, but she's too scared to be near. I'm going with scared to let herself actually be close to any of them. It's why she's hiding in her little bandit camp. I wasn't sure what her reasoning was until now. It's become obvious. She's a coward. She's a terrified little shit that's running back to her. Even though she knows intellectually, she's just making everything worse, even for her people. They're called people. Yeah, I ought to say it out loud. If they deserve to be called people. On that world, I don't think you do if you're a bandit. Flat out. You could redeem yourself, but while you're a bandit, you're not a person. You're literally no better than the Grimm. And my opinion is they should be slaughtered like the Grimm. Right. But back to the topic. And that Crow, the one who actually values all his personal connections, can't actually be near anyone. And people think semblances don't have anything to do with your personality. It might not directly correlate, as shown, but it has something to do with it. Because, that just is too perfect a coincidence. With those two. Oh, one thing. While interacting with Phantom, I know someone who... There's one thing people generally argue about is RWBY. Semblance. Because it's not speed. Is it propulsion? What the fuck does that have to do with rose petals? Some people are trying to claim that the rose petals are effective or semblance. Not semblance, but are cake. Which is infused with dust. I don't mean to be insulting, but we directly got told by Crow some people's powers are turning to rose petals. I'm paraphrasing slightly, but RWBY's semblance at least covers turning into rose petals. And we know she turns into rose petals because the petal teleport thing she did. That's what I'm calling it, a petal teleport. Because, how do I put it? You ever play Alice Madness Returns? Alice from that game has a similar ability. She bursts into a field of butterflies and then reforms over it. It's her roll/dodge ability. And in this case, RWBY, instead of butterflies, it's rose petals. She split into 3 streams of pure petals There was no hiding in those. Those were literally petals reformed behind the Grimm and killed it. There's no pushing that aside. That is 100% part of her semblance. But what the hell does that have to do with propulsion or speed? And then someone unintentionally hit it on the head. Movement. No, seriously, it makes sense. It covers speed, it covers her flight, the double jump and flight, it covers the teleport, because that's just a form of movement. Her power is Rose Connect-based movements. At least connected. If I had to guess, the reason she can fly and such, and super speed and such, is more directly connected, but that the rose petals probably have something to do with that, whereas the rose petal teleport, for lack of a better word, involves her turning into a pot of rose petals and then using her, whatever she uses to move herself at high speed or fly, temporarily, to move the petals and to where they need to be, and then reform where they need to be, and then reform from there. I think that's the best explanation for her semblance we've got yet. Yeah, that's pretty great. On a side Ruby related note, have you been to the store? Because I couldn't help but notice the ad for the new shirts. I got curious. I clicked it before watching the video, and I've been annoyed because I really haven't liked the Ruby concept art. I mean, Blake's concept art looks fucking great. It's beautiful looking. But it's still not, it still looks nothing like Blake. None of them look anything like the characters are supposed to fucking be. It never has. Why is it the concept artist is the only fucking person in this fucking related to drawing Ruby characters that can't draw fucking Ruby characters? Point is, they slap that shit all over everything and it annoys the fuck out of me. Because I'm like, oh, I'd enjoy a Ruby wall scroll. Too bad it's just a concept art. Because it's not innately bad, but so many people draw them better. Like, say, the kimono shirts. Which, as far as I can tell, it looks like Mojo, who is a fan artist that's now occasionally works with them. And Mojo's art is great. It's not a perfect recreation of the characters, but with the exception of Ruby, who actually does look a lot like Ruby. But it has the excuse that it's not, the official art. Even in this case, it's just... It has the excuse of not being the goddamn concept art. Yeah. Sorry, that annoys me. Still, the shirts look great, and if I had the money, I'd probably buy it. Well, I have the money, but I mean, I shouldn't have to explain. I've already mentioned. Shit, computer. Trying to get a new one. I've got the money, but I can't afford to spend it. Ugh. Which sucks, because I wanted to get on that board game Kickstarter too, but nope. But, sidetrack. But, yeah, sidetrack. Fun is, shit's great. This was a very good episode. It gave me what I wanted, what I needed. And that is our girls back together. And that's just fucking great. But, yeah, I think it's time I wrap up. Well, if you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment, and subscribe. This is HighPriest signing out, and I'll see y'all, my real RWBY fans, next week. See you later.